All over the world, species clash in nature's savage battle of survival.
On the Serengeti, rolling savanna to the plain of Kenya, all are locked in brutal conflict.
As the sun set over the Serengeti, was now only the sound of cold wind blowing through white skeletons. Leaving Zola as the sole survivor, along with two tiny, trembling lives. From the jungles of Africa to the Canadian outback, punks, ruling over the fiercest pack of 25 hyenas in the land. This was no longer a story about a proud queen. What was once the eerie, haunting laugh of a hyena kingdom. There are no rules. If Zola couldn't hunt today, all three of them would perish. Animals fight tooth and claw to win food, territory, and rights to the bloodline. But a disease arrived silently and mercilessly. 6 months ago, Zola was the proud queen.
This is Animal Fight Night. Let's watch and see.
Taking everything in just a few weeks.
Mala and Koto. 2 days without food had left their breaths growing weaker.
But a tale of a lone mother fighting the Serengeti itself. To keep her children alive in the wild animal fight for survival. It was time for it to step out of the shadows. Facing a fully grown prey alone is almost suicide. But Zola had no clan left. It only had 2 weak cubs, and so it had no choice but to hunt alone. It spotted a herd of wildebeests migrating. The mark of an old wound made it fall behind by a few steps. And among them, an old male with a limp in its rear leg. And it was the only target. Zola didn't rush in to bite and tear like its old instincts. Instead, it chose its last weapon, the patience of a mother willing to fight.
For its children's survival in this animal fight for life.
The animal fight began now.
Zola, a resilient spotted hyena shifting from proud queen to desperate mother, walks methodically behind a herd on the Serengeti savanna.
It didn't sprint full force, but kept just enough distance.
Appearing from the left, then the right, then behind.
Though wounded, the buffalo stands his ground, a display of raw defiance against the circling cheetah.
Just enough to cause pain, then retreating immediately. It didn't need a fatal wound. It needed panic and exhaustion. For 40 minutes, under the 45-degree heat. Heavy, labored breathing sounds from the bull.
Zola, a fierce male lion, prepares to move in for the kill. Zola circles to the bull's rear again.
And then, the moment of reckoning arrived.
The wildebeest finally stopped, its legs trembling, breathing heavy.
Collapsing from sheer exhaustion. Zola didn't roar in victory. It had no time for pride.
This wasn't the bite of a queen.
This was the bite of a mother who had conquered the Serengeti to keep her children's breath alive.
In this animal, fight for survival.
But the journey was far from over. Zola had won the battle today, but it knew tomorrow would bring another fight.
It was no longer the queen of a mighty clan.
Yet, in Zola's eyes, the proud light had not yet faded.
In this brutal Serengeti savanna, it has proven one undeniable truth.
When everything is lost, a mother's love remains the strongest weapon left.
It was no longer driven by the call of dominance, but by the relentless drive to survive for its cubs.
Subscribe now to stay updated on every step of its incredible journey.